The older brother became very angry, and he refused to go into the house. The father came out, tried to plead with him, but he wouldn't listen. I have worked for you all this time, all these years, and never once have I disobeyed you. And in all that time, you've never even given me so much as a goat so that I could have a feast with my friends. My younger brother comes back, having spent all your money on harlots. And for him, you kill the fatted calf. Please, said the father. Please, try to understand. You are always with me. Everything I have is yours. But it is right to celebrate. Your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found.
Forgive me, Master. I'm just a stupid man.
That's Jesus of Nazareth, 1977. My absolute favorite Jesus movie. If you were to compare all the Jesus movies, if you had the Jesus film that the missionaries use, if you had Greatest Story Ever Told, if you had the Son of God, the one that was made by Roma Downey, any of those other ones. If you were to compare them to Jesus of Nazareth 1977, no. I'm sorry. I mean, those are all great renditions. The Gospel of John, no. That is the best Jesus movie in terms of its realism, in terms of Holy Spirit, in terms of just absolutely, no question. Not perfect. There's a couple racy moments in that movie, but that is really, in my opinion, the best done movie about Jesus ever. It's a miniseries. It's called Jesus of Nazareth, 1977. And absolutely the best, in my opinion. And that was an artistic rendition, an artistic license of Jesus telling the story of the prodigal son. And what they did is they had Matthew the tax collector as the prodigal son. And they had Jesus essentially standing in as the father. And then they had the apostle Peter as the indignant son of the father, who always did his father's will and is a little bit jealous that the prodigal son is getting to throw a party. And once Peter understood that this parable was about him and Matthew, the tax collector, Peter comes up to Jesus and says, "I'm sorry, Lord." And then he weeps a little and he says, "I'm just a stupid man." I really like that because that's what I feel like sometimes. I'm sorry, Lord. I'm just a stupid man. I'm just a stupid man. You know? I understand there's all these principles in the Bible about controlling yourself and self-control and yada yada and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, it's still always, for me, it's always, I'm sorry, Lord, I'm just a stupid man. It's not like you're disobeying the Bible. It's just a matter of, I'm sorry, Lord, I'm just a stupid man. And that's why I love that verse so much. And I love it when people rebuke me, if it's coming from people that fear God. I love it. I cherish their rebukes. I remember them for years. I remember those rebukes for years because I take them as messages from God. God bless out there. This is John with WesleyGospel.com.